Players will be taking the field today. Both teams look balanced and eager to perform. He's growing in stature as well in this innings. Good pickup shot this. Has that gone for a six? Yes, it has. Pace bowler into the attack. Oh, that's picked up and straight into the crowd for a six. That looks handsome. It certainly is a huge six. There it is, special innings from the batsman. Crowd on their feet to cheer the moment. Well, it seems like the bowler prefers to bowl from this end. Wonderful sound of the bat, and that's a six. I know he's a fierce competitor and doesn't shy away from a challenge, but that is just crossing the line, I think. Bowlers need to bowl tighter lines to him. They have to make sure it's not a daddy 100. Oh, he's clubbed that for a six. That's a great hit. Well, that's a massive six. Made a cracking sound of the bat. That's a six. The power is extraordinary. These two gentlemen have played really well and have been finding the gaps at will. Important partnership this. Hit hard. That's hit for six. That's a great shot. Good shot for a single. Ah, that's a good throw. Straight into his hands. Turned away for a single. Good backing up by the fielder. Shows how involved he is in the game. Getting run out on an overthrow is the last thing you want as a batsman. Oh, that's good. Not good if you're a batsman. Well, that is glorious. Absolutely glorious. Perfect timing. Magnificent striking from the batsman. Shouts of catch it, but nobody will. That's 6 runs. Not a great ball, and that has been hammered. Terrific shot. And the batting power play comes to an end. That's hit hard. That's hit for 6. That's a great shot. That was a stunning shot. Good shot for a single. That was a poor throw. Needs to be a lot more accurate. Well, the captain has been very smart with his bowling changes. Poor ball, but that's a sensational shot. That's going to be 4. There's such a wonderful crowd in to watch their favorite players. Oh, he's clubbed that for a 6. That's a great hit. Wow, he's picked the bones of that one. Yet another landmark for the batsman. 150 runs. Superb innings. Well, that's a 6. The power is extraordinary. Dazzling batting by this duo. The captain needs to come up with a plan to break this partnership. Good shot for a single. Wow, that was a really wide throw. That's fiery from the bowler. Oh, that's picked up and straight into the crowd for a six. Oh, well bowled, a ripper. Wow, that is extraordinary. That's a magnificent hit for a six. Very well struck. Nobody's going to catch that unless in the crowd. Good shot for a single. Nice throw straight to the top of the stumps. That's a beauty. The batsman had to play at that one. Batsman losing his concentration there. That's hit hard. That's hit for six. That's a great shot. Wow, he's picked the bones of that one. Oh, that's picked up and straight into the crowd for a six. Well, the batsman sees that one early, gets into a great position, got it from the meat of the bat. And that's his double 100. His team gets the applause they deserve. Good shot for a single. Bang! That's powerfully struck by the batsman for a maximum. Dazzling batting by this duo. The captain needs to come up with a plan to break this partnership. Oh, that's good. Not good if you're a batsman. Up in the air. Well bowled, past the edge of the bat. That was a moral victory for the bowler. Great shot, middles it and penetrates the gap for 4. Will he take him on again? Let's see. Oh, that's a good connection from the batsman. That's what you call a long distance deposit. Good shot for a single. That's a quick throw, right on top of the stumps. Found the gap beautifully and that races away to the boundary again. Magnificent striking from the batsman. Well, that's a 6. The power is extraordinary. There is a little bit on the surface for the bowlers. It's also good for batting. Now that looks handsome. It certainly is a huge 6. Fantastic batting that. Great execution. Tremendous hit this. That's a crowd catcher. That's a 6. Huge appeal. The umpire thinks otherwise. And he decides not to take the review. Good shot for a single. Wow, that was a really wide throw. Now that struck beautifully. Terrific shot that. He looks in good batting form. Well, the batsman sees that one early, gets into a great position, got it from the meat of the bat. Brilliant batting. 250 comes up for the batsman. Oh, that's the beauty of a delivery. The bowler really unlucky to not get an edge on that one. Tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. Good pickup shot this. Has that gone for a six? Yes, it has. Dazzling batting by this duo. The captain needs to come up with a plan to break this partnership. He has hit that exactly where he wanted to. Turned away for a single.